It's time to put the tropical hibiscus outside. I have cleaned all the air plants out of it. Gave the air plants a soaking, and they're drying in the window. They seem to do well in the morning light window. Look at that. The tree's gotten so big it doesn't fit through the door. I'm gonna have to trim it. It's better to trim these in the spring. If you trim them in the fall, you cut off all the buds that you would be enjoying in the house otherwise. Sucker's heavy. It's acclimating on the north side of the house. This is a baby hibiscus up against the ladder. But it's been out here for a while, so I could probably move it a little more into the sun. When I acclimated this baby hibiscus, it got sun scorch before I trimmed it. So the ball needs to be down around there, and then you got this tall piece. I'm just gonna cut it off, and then the tree's perfect again. And then of course I've got to trim this one. The branches were bendy enough so I could get it through the doors, but it still needs trimmed. Propagations. I've had success with water propagations, so that's what I'm gonna do. I scalped it, but it's got all summer to reform. I could have had many more propagation sticks. There's a nice looking baby. This was seeded from the tropical hibiscus. When it's outside, it pollinates. And then in the middle of the winter, it sets seed buds. This is a seeded one. And then I have one here. You can tell it's seeded because the leaves are different. They don't have clones of themselves when they seed. Whatever they've been pollinated with. Forgot this one. Seeded tropical hibiscus. This was the worst looking one, and it was in the greenhouse, so it's fully acclimated to the outdoors. Little chipmunk has been putting seeds in here from the bird feeder. All my pots have little sprouts that I have to pull out and give to the chickens. It does really well if you put the vase in a morning light window, but I don't have any room in my window.